All right. Welcome everybody to the latest episode of the Airplane Show. Yes, sir, baby. Welcome to your late Saturday night, early Sunday morning stream. We got some breaking news. We got the A320neo version 2. So that was made aware to me by one of my longest running folks that watch, Mr. Grease. And he brought it up earlier, and there was no way I could do it on stream. So I went and did what I had to do, and now I got it. But it took about an hour to do everything because I had to download updates and I had to update a few things, so it took a little bit, but we finally got it. And yeah, man, we're getting ready to do this here flight. Yes, so yeah. If it's your first time here, please like, please subscribe. It helps out a lot. It really does. Oh yeah, you can't see me. Hang on. Let me change that. Bloop. There we go. Anyways, my name is Greg. I'm going to be your internet pilot for this evening. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at this thing here. So I'm going to do the Spirit Airlines livery. It came with a few, it came with the regular ones. Then it had EasyJet, Wizz Air, Air New Zealand, and Iberia. So, and with the update, it also updated a few of the scenery packs too, uploaded as well. So we're good. This flight number, I tried to type in the actual flight number, but Microsoft wouldn't let me type a 1 first. I thought that was really strange. Like, it's supposed to be 1212. See, it blanks it out. So we're just gonna do 212. But yeah, this flight in real life is NKS 212. It's going from Orlando to Philadelphia. We're gonna do live weather. We'll leave it, well, let's plug in the airport first. Let's go KMCO, and we need gate 22. If you were to go to FlightAware right now and look this up, it took from gate 22. So let's see if we can find gate 22. There we go, gate 22. Where is gate 22? There we go. Now I've already gone into this airplane and set up my sim brief and Navigraph stuff, so that all should be good. Let's go ahead and make it like morning time. This flight's actually in the air now, but we can always turn the lights off when we're, getting ready to take off. But for now, let's leave the lights on. And let's click fly, and let's see how this new A320 does, because the other one is complete crap. The one that came standard with the regular simulator, that one is complete crap. It really is. It's such a shitty version of the airplane. I mean, Aerofly's version is more comprehensive than that one. That guy looks pretty serious, doesn't he? Guess I'd be serious too if I was in an airplane like that, man. That's a pretty serious looking airplane. Got all kinds of wood and cables and stuff. But yep, took a few minutes to figure out how to do it. Grease was trying to show me on the last stream, but like I ended the last stream abruptly and I deleted it. Like I had a whole thing planned out. I was going to do the Antonov 225 and I had all that set, and I looked, it was like the last flight that it ever took from somewhere in Denmark over to the Ukraine. And as soon as I jump in, he's like, this is out, and I'm like, all right, cool, but I don't like know how to, I haven't looked into how to get it. So like, I don't know, I just felt like I didn't want to be made to look stupid on my own stream. I'm not DSP. I don't like looking stupid on my own stream. So I ended it, and then, you know, went ahead and looked into how to get it, and it was really straightforward. I just had to download an app on the Xbox, and then, you know, it was all gravy from there. So, all right, here we are. Let's take a look at this thing up close. DD5220, that's me. Old Spirit Airlines. I think they were trying to be bought out recently by... Howdy. I think they were trying to merge with JetBlue, I think, recently. We got our ground power units already there. Looks nice. Got A320neo on the side. Wi-Fi enabled. Is that what this is? Oh, Wi-Fi on board. I mean, that's like... Look how close we can get and still read everything. That is cool. That might be a Series X thing. I don't know if you could do that on the Series S. I had a Series S for about 5 months, 6 months. I don't know if I could have done that. Anyways, let's go ahead and get in this here aeroplane. We got our tablet here. Put my controller down. Let me make sure everything is good with the show. Oh yeah. All right, very good. All right, yeah, it looks like it's public. All right, good. All right, let me bring up Navigraph on my tablet. So it looks like a pretty straightforward tablet. We got dashboard. Got local time and Zulu time. I like that a lot. Our official flight plan. Ground controls. Closed doors. Cabin lighting. We got a pushback here. Toggle pushback. Toggle luggage. Toggle catering. That's pretty cool. Let's toggle the jetway. And let's open this door up. It's very similar. This tablet's very similar to the A300, which is also an INIBUILDS tablet as well. I'm sorry, it is an INIBUILDS tablet, but it's also an INIBUILDS airplane too. All right, we got cabin lights. We can turn some of them on. All right, so I can't use the mouse wheel on that. Let's put them up. And then we got payload, and we bring that in from load sheet. I wonder if we can bring that in from our flight plan. All right, panel state, cold and dark, ready for takeoff. Oh, I like that. That's cool. All right, takeoff. Yeah, that's very similar. Okay, so we got tail number. All right, we got metric. That's fine. Let's do fast. Blink instruments. Yep. Rudder controls, tiller, auto tiller disconnect. Okay. Use zero fuel weight entry. Enter zero fuel weight payload page instead of packs and cargo volume. And we'll just leave that right there. All right, and we don't need anything to do with throttle settings. So, all right, very good. Let's bring in our flight plan. All right, there we go. So our flight plan is brought in. Let's see if our flight plan now shows up here. Very good. I like the way it looks. You can't drag the screen or use the mouse wheel, which is okay. That's top. This is, I guess, how we scroll down, so it just goes page to page. All right, that's not bad, I guess. All right, let's put some juice in this bird. Let's put some juice in this bird. Now there is a whole big thing of checklists. Look at this thing. 43 preliminary cockpit. I mean, like, if you really want to go through everything, you know, you certainly can. I mean, 94 things on this page. A lot of this stuff is already done, though. Like, You know what I mean? Like, a lot of this stuff is just checking things, but a lot of this stuff is already done when you get in. All right, let's go ahead and turn on our batteries. Turn on our external power. Sounds pretty good so far. Alright, and let's go ahead and I wonder if we can bring in our flight plan here. Alright, so let's see what air system. So it looks like it's got the new AirAct system. It's good. Yeah. Oh, it's close to the new one. It might be the previous one, but it's close to the software. FMS update. Interesting. All right. Go to, let's type in KMCO. You know, I wonder if it'll bring our flight plan in actually. Let's just do the init page. Let's go align our navigation and see if it'll allow us to bring in the flight plan. 2 and 3. KM DO slash K2H. Line IRS. Hey, what's up, Frank? Well, to be honest, I, you know, with Greece jumping down my throat about this plane and getting it and all that, and me not knowing at that time how to get it, I felt like I was being made to look like an idiot, and I don't like that. So I just quit it and Googled it, and now I have it. But yeah, I just, you know, I had a whole plan set for tonight, and I just felt like, you know, I just felt like I was being made to look like an idiot. I'm sure he didn't mean it that way, but that's just how I felt. All right, let's see here. Select desired system. Do any of these work? Nope. MCG. That doesn't work. This is frozen now. Alright, let's do a reset. So that's what happened. You know, I was trying to explain to him that I'll look into it. And when he was, you know, going on and on about it, you know, I just, you know, I'm not DSP. I don't like being made to feel like I look like an idiot on my own stream. So I understood that he wanted to see it, but, you know, that's not something you can just jump right into. Like, it took an hour to download everything. Yeah. So, all right, let's go back here again. Let's bring in our flight plan. And let's do panel state on GPU. Cold and dark. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can bring this flight plan into our FMC. So let's come up here and put the batteries on. Put the external power on. What's this other system here? This might be where I can input. Okay, so this might be where I can put everything in to have the flight plan brought over. Let's try. Flight initialization, initial data link. All right, let's get our system lined up first, and then we'll see if we can bring in our flight plan. This is my first time really in this plane trying to. This thing is brand new, so I just downloaded it a few minutes ago. KPHL. All right, let's initialize the navigation. Oxygen for crew. Let's try to align the IRS now. The plane looks really good on the inside, like compared to the other one. Man, this thing looks really good. Jet. Yeah, it should take about 30 seconds. Oh, well, it says 3 minutes here, so. Alright, we'll let that finish, and then we'll try to bring in our flight plan. In the meantime, let's go ahead and it's got our METAR information there. Let's get the jetway connected. Luggage and catering. Let's see if it actually shows the bags going on. Typically, before I fly a plane, I do a little bit of research into it, like with the systems. I didn't do that this time. I'm going in completely blind, so there might be a way to have the flight plan brought in automatically. I'm sure there is. I don't know if I know how to do it yet. We'll see if we can figure it out quickly, but if not, I'll just type it in. But I imagine there would be. I think there is a way in the A300 and the A310. There's a way, and those are both INIBUILDS. Let's see if it shows the bags going in. Yeah, there we go, bags. Sweet, but that's better than PMDG. They don't do that. So, alright, very good. We got a couple of minutes left. 1 minute left on the navigation. The terrain button's inoperable. I wonder if that'll change once we start moving. I wonder if that sticky will go away. So, alright, that doesn't work. Put on our nav lights. Let's arm those. Put those on. Overhead lights are fine. Lower display is fine. EFD, loudspeaker. Those lights are fine. Floodlights are down. Alright, so that's all lined up now. Alright. Nav accuracy upgraded. That's good. Click clear. Now let's see if it's on this page. Doesn't look like it. So let's go back to MCDU. Let's go back here. And let's see if this will allow us to bring in the flight plan. I don't think it will. I think it's supposed to be this data link. That might not work because it's the beta version. Next page. Flight management options configuration. Alright, so that doesn't do anything. Program, flight plan. Any route not in database. Trip mode, block. ATC, data, position, waypoints. Yeah, I don't see a way to bring in the I don't see a way to bring in the flight plan. I thought it would have been in here. Like, typically it would have been in here. Like, under, like, flight initialization or, like, initialization for data link. Data link's usually what you would use, but I don't see a way, so... Alright, well screw it. That's alright. We can just input it ourselves. Alright, so from KMCO we are doing 35 left. And we're taking FOC 3. And VAP is our. Let's insert that. Let's go down. After VAP, we got, let's see here, after VAP, we got Q87. So let's click on VAP, go to Airways. Type in Q87. And we're getting off at JROSS, JROSS. Insert that in. From JROSS, we are going to RAT ZZ. So let's do A, P, Z, Z. Insert that. And from wrap ZZ, we're going to Q135. So let's do airway. We got Q135. Taking that to CUDLE. So far, this plane's really nice. Really nice. It looks great. It sounds really good. Colors are really nice. All right. Puddle, we're going to Q117. And then we're going SAWED. Insert that. And then we're almost done. We got one more airway and like one more waypoint. Q97. And ZJAYY. ZJAYY. Oh, ZJAAY. Oops, sorry about that. ZJAAY. Alright, and let's put in our arrival information. So let's click on destination. Let's click on arrival. We're doing ILS 27 right. We're doing Jim S4. And we have, let's see here, Briggs, ZJ is our transition. Let's insert that. All right, very good. So that's all done. Let's make sure there's no discontinuities or anything like that. Yep, there is right there. We got to get rid of that manual and that one right there. I believe Martin is our transition for our landing. Let me see here. Yep. All right, so let's click clear. Let's get rid of this manual right here. And let's click clear again and get rid of this discontinuity. Very good. Let's go back over and look at our flight plan. Let's toggle the jetway and doors closing on its own. Let's look at our flight plan here. So we have 37,000 is our altitude for tonight. Let's go to, actually, can we push our, I wonder if we can push our weights and all that. Let's look at the weights. Well, it is what it is, man. He'll be okay. All right, let's do sim brief. There we go, sim brief weights loaded. Let's click apply load. Wow, realistic up to 40 minutes. Jesus Christ. Preparing aircraft. Let's do 5 minutes, I guess. Wow, that is cool. 40 minutes. Yeah, I mean, poor Grease, but, you know, like, I tried to explain to him earlier, I said, I'll look into it. I don't know how to do it right now. I already have a flight planned with the Antonov. I'll do this tomorrow. And he just wouldn't leave it alone. And he was trying to sit there and explain to me, like, how to do it. I know where to look for the info. I just didn't want to do it while I was streaming. So I just had enough. Like, I just didn't want to go back and forth and be made to feel like I looked like an idiot, so I just canceled it. and then went in and downloaded what I needed to. So, I mean, we're in the plane now. All right, let's talk to the ATC and get our clearance for takeoff. That's weird. It wouldn't let me click on it. Let's get away from there. Let's try it again. No, it won't let me click on it. At least not like that. Let me try with, let's see if it'll let me do it. No, it won't let me click on the ATC stuff. Alright, well, whatever. We don't need them. Alright, let's look at our flight plan in here. Let's go here. Go 20 miles. And let's go back to flight plan. And we're just going to click on this up arrow so we can look through everything while the weights and all that. See, I don't want to input any of the cost index or anything like that yet. I want to see if it brings it all in. Alright, so we got all this. Alright, very good. So that looks good. Guess we can turn on the APU in the meantime. So let's put that tank on. Click on APU. Click on start. Put on bleed heat. Bleed heat, APU bleed. There's our APU there. Let's see what the system is doing here. Oh, it looks like it's done. Alright, live weight. Let's see, zero fuel weight, 62,950. That's close. And cargo, passengers, fuel is 6.8. Yeah, it's close enough. Takeoff. We got all that. No, we're doing 35 left. Alright, let's see if we can. Okay, our weight is payload. Alright, live gross weight 69.7. See what it says our takeoff weight's supposed to be here. 69.7. That's pretty close. Alright, let's put in 69.7. All that. Here's our center of gravity, trim. Alright, very good. Let's go back to init. Alright, so yeah, it looks like we need to input all this in, so let's do that. Right, NKS 1212. Maybe when the real version comes out down the line, maybe it'll, you know, allow us to bring in these kind of things, but maybe for the beta it just doesn't allow it. Because I know in their other airplanes you can bring in, you know, all this stuff. You can load it up right from the system. All right, 223.49. See if it'll do this. Oh, there we go. Fuel planning. Confirm. Hey, there we go. Very good. I like that. Alright, let's go to performance. We'll bring in our V speeds. Sure will. We'll bring in our flaps. Nope. THS was what was our, hang on a second, what was our THS? 0.4 up. So let's do 1/0.4. Alright, let's try that one more time. Maybe it's 0.4. Alright, we'll just do 1. We'll bring in our flex temp. Nope, alright, that's 58 degrees. Next phase. Manage climb. Cruise. Pre-selected. Max flight level. Alright, cruise is flight level 370. And I think that's about it that we need to do. Wind. West wind. Hey, I like that, man. That was really quick. Wow. Go to, let's look at our, okay, that was quick, wow. Alright, let's get out of here. So we got all our V speeds, we got that. We'll set our trim after we get rolling. So let's go to ground. Let's toggle the chocks. Let's toggle U. I don't see any charts in here. Maybe that'll come when we, maybe with the real version, maybe they'll have charts, but I don't see any charts. All right, let's, well, let me see where we're at, actually. Alright, we need to get to 35 left. Let me look at the airport on the chart here and see where 35 left is. I think 35 left is down there. Let me look at the parking stands. Info, reference. Alright, runway. Taxi. Okay, parking gates. Airside 2 and 4. Do that. Okay, that's 117. Alright, let's try to find number 22. Okay, so 22 is on the other side, so it looks like we need to cross Where is... I think 35 left is over there. So, alright, let's get in the airplane. Let's remove the parking brake. Let's start pushing back. Let's turn on all the fuel pumps. Left. Let's fire up one of the engines. Stop here. Parking brake back on. Let's set this to arc, set this to 10. And our UNH right now in... Oh, you know what? I have it right here, actually. Yeah, let's update it. We got 2975. So let's switch this to this mode and 2975. Alright, let's put on the other engine. Put our weather system on. That's on auto. Path weather. Let's put on our TCAS system here. Brett, let's do above. On standby. Put this one, we'll put that on auto. Put our brake fans on. Set that to max. Put our flaps down. Restraints mode. Alright, so I'm thinking that I'm pretty sure that runway's over to the right. I should have paid attention, but I would have thought that this plane would have had some sort of, you know, chart system in there, but I guess not. Alright, let's put on the rest of our lights. We can turn the bleed off. Probe heat on. Put our beacon lights on, wing lights. Put our taxi lights on. No white lights anywhere, that means we're good. All right, let's taxi. Release the parking brake. Let's do our takeoff configuration. It's this button right down here. Takeoff configure. Oh, we need to arm the spoilers. Alright, now we can do this here, test. Alright, everything is normal, very good. Alright, let's start rolling. Ooh, that sounds nice. Those engines sound nice, man. Poor Grease. I'm sure he's sleeping now, man. It's, I mean, I can't believe I'm now actually doing this flight this late at night. I won't be done until after midnight. That's alright. Saturday night, where else would you rather be? Even though there's nobody really watching right now. That's okay. Pretty sure if I was doing my other video, I would have had some watchers. But we're doing this because of Grease. Maybe I'll do another one of these flights tomorrow. Because they got EasyJet, they got Wizz. Oh, that's loud. All right, let's go to our runway. We'll put some photogrammetry on when we get up in the air, as we typically do. Watch out, little SUV, beep, beep, beep. This is a huge airport, man. Couldn't use the ATC at all. That was a little strange. I don't know if you could hear it, but every time like I went like to click on something, it sounded like a bunch of gears ratcheting, like something like that. So far, I like this plane a lot. One thing I don't like I mean, I just said I like it, and then I said I don't like it. But one thing I don't like so far, and maybe it's just maybe I just need to look at the key bindings. But like when I try to give it throttle to go like taxiing, it seems like it shoots up really quick to like, you know, 40%, and like just hitting the button once to move it. So, but I mean, so far, I mean, this tablet is pretty nice. It's I think it's almost as nice as the A300 and the A310. I guess maybe when the real version comes out. So I know this is beta, so I don't think everything's going to work right now. But hopefully when the actual version comes out, we'll be able to have our flight plans, you know, be able to navigate in from SimBrief like we can do in the other planes. This one I had to type in all myself, which no big deal. But being beta, I'm sure that being beta, beta, I'm pretty sure that's why you couldn't just, you know, have it brought in automatically. Now, this plane in real life is probably on the ground in Philadelphia. I don't have it in front of me anymore. Flight 1212. NKS 1212. But yeah, there's the liveries. You have all the normal ones. Then you also have EasyJet, Spirit Airlines, like, you know, this one here. Wizz Air, and I think the last one's Iranian. But I mean, the thing sounds great. Like when we were starting it up, I mean, it just, yeah, this A320 is way better than the basic bitch one that comes with the game. The MCDU is way better. The sounds are better. I think the textures of the actual plane are better. Once we get up in the air, we'll do some you know, drone mode type cameras and see what it looks like. But I did a kind of a spin around with it with the cameras when I first, you know, got on ground, and man, it looks pretty sweet, man. It's a good looking airplane. Hopefully this will be a sign of maybe things to come with the new simulator when it comes out. Now, I heard airport lights are going to be like something that you have to download for every airport, but I see airport lights right now, so maybe that's not true. One of my regular watchers was saying how the airport lights, you're going to have to buy airport lights for every single airport in this game. So I don't know if that's going to be true or not. All right, Mega Karen, you're going to be on flight plan duty. And we'll put constraints on your system as well. That's our co-pilot, Mega Karen / Giga Chad. All right, we should be getting ready to pull up on 35 left right here. Now for the ATC, that might have been something I just didn't activate properly, like in the settings. I really didn't go into the settings after I downloaded the update. All I did was just make sure photogrammetry was off and like the button information is off, because unless I'm flying a plane with propellers or the Antonov, I usually leave all that stuff off. I always have it on the Antonov just because everything's in Russian. All right, here we are here. Man, this plane turns really nice on the ground. Wow. The easiest plane to turn on the ground by far right now is this plane. All right, let's hold up here for a second. Let's put on our takeoff lights. Put on our strobe lights. Let's let them know we're leaving. And yeah, man, let's flight directors are both turned on. Yeah, we're ready to go. Let's release the parking brake. Let's put this up to 20. All right, that's off. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and give it a little bit of fuel. Man, those engines sound so good. I might turn up the sound a little bit so you guys can really hear it. All right, V1, rotate. All right, let's turn on the photogrammetry. I'll turn the airplane down a little bit now that we're in the air. Just wanted to hear some of them engines while we were taking off. You're taking off. Yeah. All right, let's get up to about 1,500 feet and then we'll engage the autopilot. All right, let's engage the autopilot. Let's move that back to lever climb. There we go. And now we're getting ready to put our slats up. All right, very good. That's all done. Turn our brake fans off. All right, let's see what where's our airplane at? Oh, wow. Trying to get caught up to it. All right, well, fuck it. Let's look at all the different camera angles that this thing has. So we got 13. Ooh, I like that one. Number 12. Hell yeah. Pretty cool. Wow, 6 and 7 are 6 and Yeah, 5 and 6 are pretty nice. Oh, I like number 3. So far, I mean, there's a lot of good camera angles. Kind of like this one the best. All right, let's go back in the cabin so we can get ready to put our landing lights away. So we got some weathers. All right, let's turn off the APU. Let's turn those lights off. Let's turn these lights off. Deactivate the ground spoilers. Very nice airplane. I like this airplane a lot so far. Very nice. I wish Greece would have messaged me like a few hours before the stream started. Otherwise, I wouldn't have started so late tonight. If you're watching this, Greece, next time you have an idea about something, because you know I don't really stay up to date on everything Microsoft like you do. You're way more in tune with like all the new stuff. So next time there's something coming out or something's launched, hit me up like earlier in the day, and don't, you know, try not to do it like right, you know, like if you would have left it alone tonight, like when I told you that, I think I said something like, I'll check it out when I'm done streaming tonight and do it tomorrow. If you just would have left it there, I would have just kept with the Antonov flight that I was doing. But hey man, it's all good. We got the airplane now. We got the beta. 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 Beta, beta, beta. I like that that guy that's like beta. All right, let's go look at some stuff in the cockpit here. In the cockpit. I wonder how that name came around. If anybody knows and you're actually watching this, put it in the comments or in the chat. How did the name cockpit come around? All right. So all right, that's good. Yeah, our flight plan. I wish it had, maybe it'll have maps when we actually get the real version of it. Panel state, takeoff. Oh, it does have a thing here to send it. We'll have to try that next time. You know what? I don't think I saw that the last time. Maybe it was there, I just missed it. I don't know. I could have sworn I didn't see that before, but whatever. Beta. Oh, beta. Yeah, man, we had buffalo chicken sandwiches for dinner with Red Robin French fries tonight. And French fries were good, bro. Buffalo sandwiches were good. You got that Frank's Red Hot buffalo, wing sauce. That's some good shit. All right, let's put the progress over here. ATC communications. Does it do anything? That's the other menu. Okay, I gotcha. All right, so you don't have to go to this MCDU menu first. You can just go right to there from there. All right. Oh, I wonder if I just found out how to do it. ACARS functions. Man, nobody's even watching this shit tonight. I should just like hold off until tomorrow. An operable page. Data. Takeoff data. Yeah, uplink required. Predictive GPS. Okay, yeah, I don't think it's going to work just yet. Probably won't work until the beta's gone. Ooh, we got to change our pressure. Not that way. That way. Yeah, it looks like it's not working yet, which makes sense. I guess when the real version comes out, we'll be able to bring in the flight plans. So far, man, this plane is great. I love this plane. I'm going to be doing a lot of flights with this plane, I think. I'll have to look and see what else comes with the beta. You know, besides this airplane. I really don't know. I haven't really like read into things. Like I mean, I know some of the planes that are in the works and some of the stuff that's coming out, but I have no idea like really what comes with the beta version, the SU-15 beta, other than this airplane. But it's very nice having an A320 now in this game that you can really interact with. I mean, even if there was no tablet and it just had the regular MCDU, that's still way better than what's in the regular A320 that comes, you know, the vanilla version. INIBUILDS does it again. They really do make some good Airbuses, that's for sure. I don't know what else they make besides Airbuses. I'm sure they make other planes. But yeah, there's like 4 companies I think make really good stuff. You got PMDG, Just Flights, INIBUILDS, and I mean, Red Wing is okay. They make some pretty good stuff. Flight FX, they're trying hard, but their stuff's not super reliable. But yeah, Just Flight. What's the other company that oh, and Coronado. Coronado makes some really good airplanes. Now, granted, they make like small planes like Pipers and, you know, PC-12s and stuff like that. But those planes are great. I have like 3 Coronado planes, I think. I think 3. PC-12 and one of the Pipers is Coronado. Just Flights, they do the Bay 146. I got 2 PMDG planes. I got the DC-6 and the 737-800. And then I got a couple of Red Wing things. I got the Led Zeppelin, which was that thing's a lot of fun to fly, the Zeppelin. And what else do I have from Red Wing? Oh yeah, and the Constellation. Good old Connie. What is our outside air temperature right now? -17. All right. Got a little bit farther to go for 37,000 feet. Northeast Florida Regional. All right. So we should be. Let's see here. Where are we at? Where are we at on our flight plan here? All right, so we're almost out of our departure. VYAP is our last waypoint with the departure here. I'm very excited for the real version of this plane when it... Uh-oh. Oops. That was almost really bad. Yeah, I'm really excited for the actual version of this plane when it comes out. I think it's going to be phenomenal. All right, nothing there yet. There's our top of descent marker. I mean, top of our climb. I wonder what the yellow and red signify. I don't know. Hopefully the real version when it comes out hopefully it'll have hopefully it'll be able to show charts and stuff like that. Plane's quiet, man, on the inside here. Let's see if we can go through the cabin. No, it's blocked off. All right, maybe they'll change that when the real version comes out. Maybe they'll let us go through the cabin when the real version comes out. So far, this thing is a lot of fun to fly. And I had no idea it was available until Mr. Grease got on earlier and told me. So I logged off for about an hour so I could download everything. Well, downloading didn't take an hour, but I guess downloading everything took me about 10 minutes to figure out how to do it. And then I downloaded everything. And then I restarted the Xbox. Then I started it up again. It went into the simulator, and then I went into the actual A320 to set up my sim brief information so I could pull the flight plan into the tablet. And then I looked for actual flights with an A320neo. That's like a tired look. Like, should I really finish this stream tonight, or should I just should I just do this tomorrow morning? But we'll just stick with the flight. It's a little bit of a long flight, but we're gonna speed up when we get to 37,000 feet. I don't mind staying on late on Saturday nights. Hey man, with no grease on tonight, we were able to do a takeoff with the sun out, man. That was kind of nice for a change. That was kind of nice for a change. We are almost at our cruising altitude. I really wanted to fly the Antonov, man. I had a whole flight set, and it was the last flight that it ever took back on February 5th, 2022 from Denmark to the Ukraine. I had it all set, man. We were getting ready to start that thing up and do an Antonov flight. Then we had a change of plans. Somebody would not leave it alone. Somebody would not leave alone that this came out today. So I had to take a break for a little bit so I could get everything set up. I have super fast internet. Like, I'm running at like a gigabyte per second download speed. Like, I got really fast internet. It's not my internet that's the issue with downloading updates and stuff from the marketplace from Microsoft. It's Microsoft. It just, their system, if you're familiar with downloading items from their marketplace, then you know that like, you can see it, like, it fluctuates from like 0 to like super fast, and then it'll be super fast for a few seconds and then like go all the way back down to 0. It's just crazy. Howdy. All right, we're getting ready to level off. Let's go back into the cockpit. I was trying to... Oh, here we go. Okay. Go ship. All right, so once we get past the VAP, then we'll increase our speed a bit, because we got quite a bit of ways until we descend. Let's see here. Let's go in performance. Yeah, we got 500 and some miles until we descend. So it's saying that looks like around 507 is when we'd be, well, actually 1647 is when we would begin our descent. So that's 447, so 1647. So we got about an hour and 20 minutes to an hour and a half, it looks like. No circles. No, we're in America, baby. No circling tonight. Too tired for circling. Yeah, I was upset, man. I really wanted to do that Antonov flight. I'm not going to keep on harping on what happened, but, like, you know, I don't like the fact that, you know, I just ended things the way I did, but I was so frustrated, you know, with Greece that I just didn't want to deal with it. Like, I come on these to, like, have fun and, like, have fun talking with you guys. Like, I don't like when someone comes in and, you know, I feel like they're kind of sabotaging things or making me feel like I'm an idiot. That I don't like. What's up, Magnum? What's up, my dude? Yeah, man, we're in the brand new INIBUILDS A320neo. Going from Orlando to Philadelphia. Flight 1212 with Spirit Airlines. Yeah, the clouds do look pretty good. All right, we're going to get ready to speed things up a little bit once we level out. All right, we're officially out. Afternoon. We're officially out of the departure now. Now that we passed that waypoint. All right, let's go 1X. See how it handles. It's not bad. Not really. Let's go 2X and see if it bounces around a lot. It's not bad either. Pretty smooth for 2 times speed right now. See our mileage ticking down. I don't think I can reduce the speed of the sim from here. So let me go back in the cockpit, because when we get ready for a turn, I need to put it back on regular speed. This thing does not do well with making turns when you increase the speed. So we got about 50 some miles until we need to slow down again. No, I haven't yet. I probably should, though. Probably would look pretty cool. Oh, crafters. Well, what the fuck does that say? Creators? Hang on, I can't... The way that OBS has this chat, sometimes I can't really see, like, what the last word says. Let me do this here. Oh, nuke craters. No, I haven't been to Area 51 yet. Maybe we'll do that, or I'll do that tomorrow. No, I'm sure there's quite a few out there. I'm curious now that, you know, I have this, the beta version. The beta version just, it made, you know, it didn't make me, but it had a download available for the United States 2 scenic pack or whatever they have. You know, the world updates that they have. So there was one that was available for US that I downloaded. I wonder if that has anything to do with, you know, out there in Nuke Land. I'll have to go out there and check it out. Jump in a helicopter and just kind of fly around, or take like a really slow airplane and just kind of hover around out there. But nope, I haven't done any of that yet. The engine looks really good, man. Yeah, I don't know how large it was. I went in on Xbox. There's a hub you need to download, and in there I signed up for the beta, and then I did the download and all that. But I'm not really sure like how big the download was. It re-downloaded. A lot of the simulator had to be re-downloaded. Now, the update for the World Scenery for America, that was only like maybe 2 or 3 gigabytes. So, I like the way this engine looks, man, where you can see like the inside of it. That's pretty cool, man. The contrails look pretty good coming out of the back, too. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is a really big improvement of a Airbus compared to the A320 that comes with the base game. Well, I mean, this will be part of the new base game, but the A320 that's been out for forever, this thing blows it away. All right, we can go back into speed increase. What do we got? 440 until we descend. All right, there we go. 2x speed right there. Oh, we got traffic. We got traffic. Oh, we got to turn our traffic to normal, actually. Let's do that. and we'll just do threat. But yeah, the I don't know how big the actual airplane is as far as, you know, gigabytes and all that, but it came with all the standard liveries, and then it came with this Spirit Airlines livery, which is why, you know, I'm doing this Spirit flight, flight number 1212, which I think is on ground now in Philadelphia. It's a real flight. And it came with EasyJet, Iberian, and Wizz Air. Well, it's the Neo. I'm not really sure what engines it has, but if it's the Neo that I guess you've been looking at online, that's the new one from INIBUILDS. This is it. This is the brand new. This is the A320neo that's coming with the update for Microsoft whenever the update comes out. I signed up to be a beta tester. So this is the brand new one that the INIBUILDS, you know, it's going to be part of the standard game when 2024 comes out. But I'm not sure what you mean by gearbox engines. So it could be if I mean, I think there's only one Neo coming out, so this is probably it. Doesn't really look like we're 37,000 feet above ground. I mean, I know we are, but it just doesn't look like it. All right, that's RAP-ZZ. So that puts us at... Wow. We're over North Carolina already. Being a beta. Beta! Yeah. It's cool being a beta tester. Yeah, I wasn't aware of all this until like 8 o'clock tonight. And 8 o'clock tonight, I started my stream like I normally do around 8 o'clock when I'm doing these, you know, airplane shows. And I was doing an Antonov flight, and as soon as I logged in, Mr. Grease was bombarding me with messages about this is out, get the A320neo, do beta, do all this. So I couldn't do it while I was on stream. So I closed that stream out and then did everything I needed to do to, you know, download this software and get the airplane and all that. So oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is it. I tried to, well, I mean, I guess now that I have the plane, you know, like, typically I try to do a bit of research on the planes before I fly them. I didn't really have a chance to do that tonight because of how things went down. So I'll look into it, you know, tonight, tomorrow, but, you know, I'll hopefully have an answer before I stream next time, you know, about the engines. But yeah, I didn't have a chance to do that this time. I really was trying to do that Antonov flight, and then it just, you know, somebody in the chat wouldn't leave it alone about getting this plane, and I didn't really know how to get it at the time, and I started feeling like an idiot, and I don't like feeling like an idiot on my own stream. I'm not DSP. I don't like feeling like an idiot. So I closed it out and Googled it, and it was really simple. If you have an Xbox, just go to the Microsoft Store on Xbox and type in Xbox Hub, H-U-B. Download that, and the Microsoft beta is like one of the very first things. It's all good. I'm a bit of a geek too. Like I said, before I fly these planes, I try to do a fair amount of research on them, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. You know, about certain things. I just didn't have a chance to look into this plane at all. Like I said, because of how things went down. But yeah, I went into the hub, and not that hub, the Xbox hub. And it was easy. I just clicked on beta, I signed up, had to confirm my email, and then I let it download, restarted, and then I had to do a few updates inside the simulator once I, you know, downloaded everything. But yeah, I mean, it took about, I guess, about 40 minutes. Not because of my speed, you know, I have really fast internet, but when you're in the simulator and you go to update anything that you have in the simulator, or if you download something from the marketplace, as you know, that download speed goes from like 0 to like really fast. So when it was 0, like, it's not really downloading, and then when it's really fast, it was working well. But yeah, their download speed is not the most reliable when it comes to Microsoft. It's either really fast or like at a snail's pace. So what do we got left until we start descending here? 291. All right, let's go speed up a little bit again until we go in for those turns. That's Zordo and Cuddle. So that'll put us over. All right, that's close to Virginia there. Let me look at our arrival information. Hopefully when the real version comes out, hopefully it'll give the capability of looking at, like, being able to pull up the charts and all that. So there's no altitude constraints at all with the arrival. That's a little abnormal. Usually there's some sort of altitude constraint, but there's none. Wow. None at all. I'm not sure what landing I'm going to do yet tonight. I have the ILS programmed in the FMC, but I may want to try to do this RNAV landing that they have just to see how this plane does. We'll see. I like doing RNAV landings because it's a bit more of a challenge, I think, than ILS landings. I mean, those landings, you just program in the frequency and the course, and you lock into both of them, and that's it, really. I mean, other than managing your speed and your flaps and the landing gear. But RNAV, I mean, you have to get, you know, you have to, most of the time, control the height yourself. Yeah, I agree. To me, that'd be very unnatural, using my left hand to control anything, more or less, you know, something this big. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess after hundreds of hours of flying, I mean, I guess you kind of get used to it, but yeah, I always thought that was something weird. I think it would have been maybe something that maybe they could have done either side, but I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense in a way, because you need to have the right hand to do the throttle and stuff, you know, and everything else that's in that center console area. I wonder if, like, if a pilot really was having trouble with his left, I wonder if, like, the actual pilot, like, if he could sit on the co-pilot side to fly the airplane. Like, I wonder if they allow that, or if the pilot has to be on the left-hand side. shouldn't have happened. All right, there we go. I was like, why did my vape show up? It shouldn't be showing up anymore now that I have all these settings tweaked. All right, so we got 229 to the top of descent. Let me see on this flight plan when they think we're supposed to be descending here. All right, 37,000. J-Ross, Zordo, Sussa, Solwed. So after ZJ, looks like that's the top of our descent. Where is ZJ? We still got a while to go before we get to ZJ. Hey, ZJ's over like, is that Maryland or is that still Virginia? Oh, ZJ is right over southern Maryland. Okay. Right over my neck of the woods. All right, let's go speed increase again. Let's go 2x again for little bits. The only time I'm really comfortable like sitting in this kind of camera position with the speed increase is if I know that for a few minutes I can get away with it, or if I'm in that PMDG 737, because that one, when you increase the speed of the sim with that airplane, it slows down a half a mile before each waypoint. Goes normal speed, you make your turn, or you go through the waypoint, or both. And then about a half a mile to a mile afterwards, it goes back to regular, like, speed increase. This one, the standard system doesn't slow down at all when you go in for a turn. So it's a really violent turn that a lot of times, you know, can disconnect the autopilot. But yeah, I have it set up to push the right thumbstick in, and then I push up on the D-pad or down on the D-pad to either increase it or decrease it. Nope. Nope. I already tried to go back into the back. And now it might be available with the real version, but in the beta version right now, you're stuck at this door. And in drone mode, I tried going into it earlier. It's just a hollow. Yeah, so no cabin. Maybe it'll be different when the actual version comes out, but yeah, this one right now you can't go into the back area. Now why am I still in climb? That should be in cruise mode. Yeah, I hope so. It would be nice if they put in like captain voices, like, you know, take your seats for, you know, takeoff and all that stuff. You know, like the Bay 146 from Just Flight has that. They have a button on the tablet you can click on, and it's like the pilot giving instructions to the flight attendants to prepare for takeoff and make sure the doors are locked and secured and for people to sit down and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Yep. Me too. Me too. I think I have an aircraft from almost every almost every company or person that makes them, except for Captain Sim. None of his stuff just looks any good to me. So, yeah, I mean, I have almost every company that's I've seen in the marketplace. I mean, I have almost everybody. Yeah, they make really good stuff. That's the truth. All right, so we got 158. Let's go back and increase our speed a little bit more. Let's go 2x. I try not to go more than 2x. That seems to kind of be the limit with Microsoft. Anything more than that, usually the plane's like bouncing around like a 64 Impala. It just be bouncing. Like from a Dr. Dre video. Yes. Me too. I don't know if I bought that airplane. I think I did. That's from Coronado, I think. I don't remember offhand. It's on my wish list. I just don't remember if I actually bought it or not. I got a lot of, like, small aircraft. I have the Beechcraft 18. I have the de Havilland Otter, I think it is. Whichever one's in the store. That one's, I mean, both of those airplanes are really old and really cool to fly. Yeah, the Beechcraft 18, that one's a really fun plane. And that de Havilland, I think it's the Otter or the Beaver. I think it's the Otter. Whichever one has the bigger engines. Or actually, it's whichever one's in the store. I have that one. Got about 100 miles. When we get to Solwed, then we'll go ahead and slow down so we can make that turn. But yeah, we're getting ready to... We should be over the water, right? Yep, we're over the water. Over the Chesapeake. Heading into Southern Virginia. Then Southern Maryland. I'm sorry. Northeastern Virginia. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, in the simulator, yeah. With whichever planes have it, I use it. Yep. Yeah, whichever Garmin systems the airplanes have, I've used them all. All in the simulator here. I don't remember if the 1000's the touchscreen one or if it's the regular one, but I've used both of them. Most of those Garmin systems are pretty straightforward to use. I just know, like, with the Garmin systems that have the knob where you have to turn the knob to input the waypoints and all that, most of those in the simulator you can't load up any airways, but you can do everything else. So I think the touchscreen is the Garmin 3000, I think. All right, there's our top of descent marker. Way up there. God, it's crazy how good this little laptop does with streaming versus my other one. Like, memory usage is at like 0% right now. Like, it says skipped frames due to encoding lag. It's at 0%. Frames missed due to rendering lag, that's at 0%. It's crazy. It's crazy that as old as this laptop is, that it like blows away the new one. I don't want to hurt the feelings of the new laptop, so I put it up. So when I talk shit about it, it's actually upstairs. That way when I talk shit about it, it won't hear me. because it did play movies very nicely today. I was very happy with, you know, the YouTube and Max. It did very good. Yeah, dude, that's pretty cool. I think that's real cool, man, with the wingtips that fold in. I don't know if Boeing should be focusing on that kind of stuff right now. Maybe Boeing should be focusing on how not to have, you know, parts of their airplane fall off during the flight. But yeah, I think that folding wingtips, I think that's a really good, you know, you'll be able to park at smaller gates now. You'll be able to, you know, get into, they'll be able to get into different hangars for maintenance. You know, I think I think folding wingtips is great, especially going into smaller airports, you know, where maybe parking at a gate or parking at a stand will be more difficult with those big ass wings. Now you fold them up, you know, you'll be able to get in more tight spaces. And who doesn't like a tight space? You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Check destination data. Okay. Where do we do that at? Maybe do we do it over here? Maybe we have to do it on the tablet. Maybe. That's an interesting message. I don't think I've ever seen that message before. All right, I checked it. All right, let's go to performance. All right. Will this pull in automatically? Nope. All right. So their QNH is, let's see here. Where's it at? 29.97. See what their temperature is. Does it have their temperature? Well, it's 1 degree Celsius right now. All right, it's the same info. All right, so it's 1 degree, and we got, wow, we got 29 knot wind gusts. Good Lord. 330 and 20. Wow. All right, it's 1 degree Celsius. We got 330 and 20. VAP, I would put that at like 145 actually. Well, let's do 140, I guess. And our decision height tonight is, what's it, like 100? Yep, 100. All right, and we should program in some different altitude right now. Let's program in, let's do 33.6. Oh, never mind. Let's just go down to 20. Let's do 33. Let's do 33,000. And let's move this in. Small lever next to the joystick. Oh, I think that's the tiller. I think that's when you're taxiing. I believe that's how you turn when you're taxiing on the ground, I believe. I didn't have to interact with that when I was taxiing, but I think that's how they taxi. That's how they turn on the ground. All right, we're getting closer. We could probably start descending now, actually. Because it didn't ever really seem to leave us enough space. What we got? Less than 20 miles. Yeah, let's start descending now. It never seems like they leave us enough space for descent. And let's program in a few frequencies as well. First, let's put our traffic system on below. Let's come here to nav rad. And let's see here. ILS is going to be 108.95. Oh, it already has it in there. And of course, well, that's not right. It should be 268. Let's fix that. It should be 268. And I'll leave alone the well, you know what? Let's program in the RNAV just in case we do an RNAV landing. No, I don't think I've seen that before. I'll have to check that out. My brother-in-law was a crew chief in the Marines on a C-130. I think it was a C-130. All right. What is there a VOR station there? Let's do... No, there's not. Hello. Everything all right? You sure? Yeah, I'll have to check it out. What do you want? What? Do you have a cup? Mm-hmm. All right, no VOR station. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Hostile descent on finals. I don't know. It's for a C-130. Well, hostile is usually angry and, like, forceful, so it's probably some sort of landing where they're, like, going down on some sort of extreme angle. Why don't you look it up? Go look it up on YouTube. C-130 hostile descent. All right, let's go back here. Oh, shit. We gotta go down farther than that, bud. Shit. I messed up the descent a little bit. Oh well, we'll be okay. If we need to do a circle, we'll do a circle. I'm very good at circles. That's 24-1. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be at 24-1 by Winston. All right, what about 17-5? Oh, yeah. Oh, well, it is what it is. Cape May, all right. Hi. I'm playing my airplane game. I'm playing my airplane game.
Are you streaming?
I'm streaming, dear daughter.
You are?
Yes, sir. Or yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am.
I want my dad to stream.
They say hello.
Yay!
Well, welcome to the world of the living. Did you have a nice little nap?
Yep.
We're glad to have you. Yes. Yeah, I'll be up probably in about a half an hour. Love you too. All right, Zimmerman. Might have to do a circle. Because by Zimmerman, I should be at 11,000 feet. Wow. I really wasn't paying attention. I guess we got down to 33,000 feet and I was still talking to my son. Oh well. All right, let's make it a little darker outside. All right, let's put this down to 11,000 feet. The lighting looks so good in this airplane on my monitor right now. Oh, that's not right. That's not that's not Philadelphia. That's Honolulu. Greg. What are we gonna do with you? I think what we'll do, instead of making a circle, we'll just go out a bit, and then once we get down to a decent altitude, we'll just turn around. Actually, let me see. Are there any holding points? Let me see if there's any holding patterns on this arrival. If there's a holding pattern on this arrival, we'll just do that. Let's pull up the arrival chart. Is that Jim's? Actually, there is one coming up. A bigger yap. Yep. Yeah. No, there is a holding pattern available, but we're too high for it technically by this chart. No, I'll just do one close to the airport. Like I said, I'll just go out towards the Atlantic and just kind of turn back around again. We're not that far off from where we should be. I'm probably gonna have to start slowing down our descent a little bit because, you know, we're very, very fast right now. All right, and this is what, 29.97 right now. Oops, sorry about that. What do we need to get down to? What's the glide scope capture point? 2100. All right, well, let's take this down to about 5,000 feet. All right, we're on our way to 250 knots. That's good. Doesn't say anything about adding any kind of drag, but it might be a good idea just to put a little bit of our speed brake in to help slow down. Oh, there's traffic on the map. That's cool. I can see it from here. All right, let's level off here. Let's get this down to 250 knots. And let's do 245. And then we'll start descending again once we get down. Oh, shit. Damn, I keep on hitting the microphone. Sorry about that. All right, let's start going down again. Oh yeah, yeah, they do. They look great at nighttime. I really like Airbuses. You know, yeah, they do. I don't really know what else to add. I agree with you completely. They look great at nighttime. Wow, there's a lot of traffic out here. All right, and do LS and LS for landing. Let's go into heading mode here. And let's put this on landing. All right, I'm actually going to do a, well, I was going to do a circle, but it's all right. I just don't want to lose the frequency. So let's see how far out we can actually go with this. And I could probably start turning, actually. Let's start turning. Because we got 25 miles. I just don't want to lose the localizer, because there's no VOR station at that airport, so it'll be really difficult to find again once we lose it. All right, let's do about a 45-degree angle. That thing's pretty dope, man. I don't know much about it. I've just seen it a couple of times, but man, yeah, that thing looks pretty cool. I think almost everything Airbus makes is really nice. I was watching a documentary a long time ago. I think it was on the A330. I'm sorry, the A380. Either that or the Beluga. But just about how they had to get all the different parts of the airplane to the factory. Like sometimes they would be on a barge, sometimes it would be on an airplane, sometimes it was the A380 because they used the Beluga to haul some of the stuff, man. I thought that was crazy. Whoa. All right, well, let's turn back towards the airport. Our frequency flipped. That's cool. Maybe somebody will make it for the simulator. It is? I didn't know that. Oh, I think I know which one it is. Yeah. I didn't know it was on there. I must have missed it somehow. Or unless I just haven't seen it. I don't recall seeing it on the marketplace, but I believe you. You say it's on here. I just must have missed it. Let's put our auto brakes on. Let's click the localizer button. All right, localizer is captured. All right, I see the runways. We can now click approach. And let's push autopilot 2 as well. Might be on PC, I don't know. I'll have to look for it. It's not something I recall ever seeing on here, so but I might have just missed it. Or if it's in the helicopter section, then I definitely wouldn't have seen it, because I don't really ever go in there. Alright, those are armed. Alright, I think we can... Oh, no, we still haven't picked up Martin yet. Alright, never mind. I was going to try to put us back in automatic mode for the speed, but... So we can just sit on the wing of the airplane, but... We haven't picked up that waypoint yet. And we should be at 268 for the course, so hopefully that 110, that one notch won't make a difference. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean that's why it's like if you look at our plane, look how far over we are from the actual heading. That's crazy. All right, I bet you I wonder if I can put this back in managed mode now. Because I would like to actually just... Nope, I can't. Damn it. Oh, maybe I can. Yeah, we'll leave 145 because of the wind. Actually, we can do, I think 140 is okay. Hey! Well, welcome home. Oh, wow. That's crazy. You're probably like, what's he out driving at 5 in the morning for? Yep. They're probably like, nobody should be out at 5 in the morning right now. Yep. I would ask you the same thing if I was a cop and I pulled you over at 5 in the morning. Yeah, unless the cops rob you. Just saying. Not like that thing ever happens, but, you know, maybe it could happen one day. Yeah, Grease. I cut the stream off earlier because I felt like you were making me look like I was stupid. So I just shut it off. So I was trying to do like this flight tomorrow and do the Antonov tonight, and you wouldn't leave it alone, and I didn't know at that point really how to get it, and I just didn't I don't know. I just felt like I was looking like an idiot before, so I cut everything off. But we got it. This plane is pretty sweet. This A320neo. Hopefully some other features will be added when it actually launches out of beta, but this so far this plane is really cool. It sounds really good. It looks really good. The tablet's pretty nice. We got airport lights still with this beta version. Oh no, I didn't even know about the beta. I didn't even know that like that was a thing that I could do. And then when you just kept on harping on it, I was like, man, I don't know how to find it right now. Like, so I was like, well, shit, he's not leaving it alone. Let me just go ahead and take care of it. So I cut the stream off and I know it's off. I can't get to the gear shifter yet. Hang on. Yeah, so you wouldn't, so early, yeah, like you just kept on going at it, and I'm like, man, like I'll check it out later, and you just kept on going, and I didn't know how to find it at that point, so I was like, you know what, just let me cancel this, and I'll just go ahead and, you know, we'll just reconvene tomorrow. Oh, I didn't put the landing lights on. Oh well. Oh, I did put them on. I just didn't put on the nose light. I gotta say, man, this airplane is pretty cool. When the real version comes out, it's gonna be sweet. It's okay. I was trying to tell you, but it's all right. So I was like, man, I don't want to feel like DSP, man. I don't want to fucking feel like you know, I don't like being made to feel like I'm an idiot on like my own stream. It's one thing if I'm making a joke, but I'm like, man, fuck. So I got off the stream, and no, I mean, it was really easy to do. I just had to like, I had to Google it for a second because I didn't even know the beta was a thing. So, but we got it now. We got and it came with so it's got the regular liveries. It's got EasyJet, Wizz Air, Air New Zealand. I was trying to find a Wizz Air flight. I just didn't see any that I liked. And then it's also got Iberia, which is cool. So yep. So I think I'm gonna fly this again tomorrow. But I mean, it's really cool, man. It's a free upgrade for PC with 4K exterior. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely way better than the base bitch version of the A320. That's for sure, man. Oh, it was definitely worth it. It wasn't a hassle. It was a hassle at that moment because I didn't know how to do what needed to be done. Once I logged off and I plugged it in, you know, then I got the Xbox hub, signed up, and then I had to download, you know, I had to do it. It was a huge update. I had to update the deluxe and the premium version, and then there was like 4 things I had to update in the simulator here, but it wasn't a hassle after I knew how to do it. It was just at that time I didn't know how to do it, and I didn't want to like look like I didn't know what to do when it came to the flight simulator when I make all these videos. So it's all good, man. It wasn't a hassle. We got it now, so shit, we're good now. Anyway, that's it. I'll be back tomorrow. I might do 2 flights tomorrow if I have time. I might do one in the morning, maybe. Even you know, scratch that. I don't know. Maybe. It was really nice just sitting in bed this morning, not really like doing much. I don't think so. The other A320 is the one, like the base one that comes with the game. Because you got this version 2, and then you have the other A320neo that comes with the game. That one you really like can't interact with at all. So I think it's just this version that's coming with the game. Yeah, I was talking some shit about you in the beginning, Grease. Not anything bad. I was like, man, that motherfucker. I'm like, he just wouldn't leave shit alone. like, because I had this Antonov flight all planned out. Like I had I'll probably do that one tomorrow. But like, it was like the final flight of the Antonov, like the exact flight it did. I had the date already in. Like I was ready to roll. And then you logged in and you were like, update, beta, neo, 320. Get it. It's easy. And I'm like, man, it's not that easy. I don't know what to do. Yeah, no, it's all right. Hey, man, it's all good. We got it now. And the other stream is deleted forever. So nobody will ever see it. So anyway, that's about it. I'm going to sign off here. My daughter did some shit to her room today and she wants me to check it out. And it's almost midnight where I'm at. And yeah, man, I'll be back tomorrow for sure. Very small possibility in the morning. very large possibility tomorrow night. I actually thought about doing a combination between the train simulator and the flight simulator. Like, I thought about taking a train into like LA and like pretending like we're on the train going to LA, and then from LA, you know, we'll get into an airplane and fly it. Like, so I was thinking about doing something like that. So we might do that, because I do like that train simulator a lot. But that's about it, my friends. I will see y'all tomorrow on the next edition of the Airplane Show. This is the end, my friend. That's right. So I'll be back tomorrow for sure. Definitely tomorrow night, same time, same place. Over the beautiful skies of Mother Earth. Enjoy your Sunday morning and the rest of your Saturday night. And I will see y'all beautiful people tomorrow.